Summit Racing. Man, I have not looked in a Summit magazine in quite a while. Borg Warner turbos starting at $1,200, just the turbo. I wonder where the wastegates are. Wastegate. This little mini one doesn't have it. Hood pins. Wastegate. I wonder how much wastegates are going for. $38 mil. It's 5 of them. Good God! That's how much the Turbosmarts are? Woo! Let's take that off. Can't be. Low to high. Let's see here. A lot of these don't have to be back ordered. The cheap ones got to be back ordered. Let's see here. Some internal wastegates. Either way, wastegates are around $250. Luckily for me, my wastegate from eBay actually came in. How does mine stack up against Summit Racing, against all of these other ones? I don't know. But we're gonna do an unboxing today, a quality inspection to see if it's actually any good, coming up in this video. Alright guys, so here it is. I did open it just a smidge just to see what it was because I ordered some things at a time. We've got quite a bit here, so we're gonna move some of these things out the way. We're gonna start with the smaller package first. I already have an idea what this is, so we're gonna break out Milwaukee knife, cut it, tear it up. Let's see here. See what we got here. All right, so we have 2 more of the T3 inlets. Pretty hefty size, as you can see here. This one's actually seemed to have a slightly better quality than the first one that I bought, but no matter, they'll all get cleaned up. Now what you're probably asking me is, why, Adam, do I have 2 more of these inlets? I have these 2 inlets because, quite simply, I am making the log manifold, and it's going to have a flange on the top, and then it's going to be another raised part that's going to give the turbo some height to stick out the hood, and I need 2 of these. I need 1 on that log manifold, but then I need 2 right here for that flange little extension or whatever you want to call it for the turbo. But anyway, let's move this stuff out of the way. We don't need to see that anymore. And we are moving on to this right here, straight from eBay. Let's see how it looks. Oh man, am I bending something? All right, that's a tight squeeze. Pulling this off, we've got our little adjuster where we can unscrew it, I believe, and take the top part off. Look at the spring, change the spring, all of that good stuff. Little piece of cheap foam that you can clearly see through. Put that to the side, and this is the innards of it right here. Terrible packaging so far, but I'm gonna zoom in so we can look at this all together. I'm gonna lay everything out so we can see everything in its eBay glory. Alright guys, so as you can see, there's no box for it, and you can see from the sides I'm barely holding it together. So what we're gonna do is pull these out. Now we already know what we've got right here. is the tool to remove that lock nut, as it were. Remove that, and then you can take the whole top part off. So we're gonna set this to the side right here, and pride and joy, let's pull this out. Now this looks very nice. Now I know for a fact that I bought the one that has the 14-pound spring in it. We are completely going for broke on this turbo build, budget turbo build rather. And you know what? If we succeed, it will be amazing. But anyway, this is the actual body of it. There, it looks really good actually. Let's smell test real quick. Yes, smells amazing, as it were. But everything feels good. Everything is nice and secure. Oh yeah, that's a heavy spring that's in there as well. All right, that looks beautiful, quite honestly, beautiful. Now let's pull out some of this rest of this stuff that's been dying to fall out. Let's get these here. All right, set this to the side. We've got 2 gaskets. We also have 2 of the actual flanges itself. These flanges will mount, one will mount here and one will mount under as well. So you've got 2 openings here. You got the bottom opening that is going to go to the turbo manifold, and the other one will be a dump pipe. So this will serve as a flange that will come out, and that's where the exhaust gas, the wastegate, will open and let pressure out to relieve the engine. This is, I'm not sure exactly if I am going to use this and feed it directly back into the exhaust, or will I not? So setting these aside here, we'll set that to the side. We've also got some more parts right here. This is another flange where if we wanted to put a different kind of coupler design to it, where there would be a clamp that would go here, and we could remove this without having to remove the flange and stuff as well. We may go that route, I'm not sure, but they included it, so that is a pretty big deal to me. Now we've got a little bit of hardware going on here, some Allen key, Allen heads. I don't know exactly what size it is, but it actually looks pretty good. Now usually with a lot of these eBay kits, a lot of the nut is off-centered. You get a lot of weird wonky stuff like that, but so far doesn't look like that. Looks actually pretty good for the most part. Now how will it stand up when it's exposed to the elements? I'm not sure, but we will see how they do hold up. We will definitely have an in-depth review once it is on, and certainly how it performs. Now lastly, the thing that we have here is we have some block off screws right here, and these will go on different ports depending on how I want to set up this external wastegate. If I'm going to run it through different things, some people run theirs through a turbo timer and all kind of other stuff. I won't be worrying about that. I'm going to keep it nice and simple, wired in with a manual boost controller, little cheap one that I have here, and I may upgrade it later on, I'm not sure, but these would go here and here. So these would go right here on these different sides here, and we can route them or block them off as we would like. But overall, I think they look pretty good, and I'm gonna set these up so you guys can get a better look at how it actually looks. So certainly guys, you know, the unboxing experience of this turbo wastegate was not the best. I'll be completely honest with you. It's falling apart and stuff like that, but at least everything that says should come with it actually came with it, and actually the build quality of everything looks really good. Now, some people really hate things, almost everything from eBay, and some people have no problem with it. Me personally, as you guys have seen from my channel, I don't have a problem with it at all with the eBay parts that come. Let me tell you why. Let's say you are wanting to buy some wheels, some rep wheels, some nice expensive wheels. You know, those wheels are made in China or in different wheel manufacturing plants, and those rep wheels, those TCWs, are sitting right beside some Pep Boy wheels. That's sitting right beside a lot of other wheels, and they're all going through the same casting and the same molding process, the same machining process, but the price for the end result just from the name greatly varies. Now, I also believe companies make terrible products. Like, you know, they could care less about it, but they put a cheap enough price and get enough people to bite on it, they could turn a profit on it. But there are a lot of companies that sell strictly to eBay. They don't have this big storefront, but they still put out quality parts. Now, is this the case with these people? I have no idea personally, but I am going to dive into it hoping that it actually is. What I want to do is I may take this apart real quick and see, you know, just what's inside. So let's take 2 minutes and let's open it up. See what she looks like. What I don't want it to do is to spring out. Get it? Spring out. Nice threads. All right. So this is that locking collar that holds this entire assembly down. Now, the more boost that you run, the stronger spring that you run from 21 pounds, 30 pounds, it's going to take more force to close this down. So taking the top off, let's see what we got here. Looks nice. It doesn't look bad on the inside of there. You know, I was worried. I was worried that it was going to be some edges that needs to be cleaned up and stuff, but for the most part, looks pretty good for the most part. You got one single spring here, so what I may have to do is go and see about I can get another spring, maybe a smaller spring, a 7-pound spring. I thought there would have been multiple springs in here that would contribute to a 14-pound, but instead it's just one single 14-pound spring. So I will have to look about investing in another spring in case I want to change boost pressure. Let's take a further look at this here. The seal actually looks pretty good. Looks good all the way around, no tears, no rips or anything like that. It's a smooth action that doesn't bind or catch, so that's a good thing. I'm going to put this back together and I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts and just go over the posting that I bought this unit from eBay. So guys, I got my phone here and I wanted to just exactly read over what the name of this wastegate is. It's a universal external 14 psi 38mm turbocharger V-band 5-inch wastegate with spring black. Yes, that is absolutely a mouthful, and I bought this entire thing for $53.31 as compared to some of the other wastegates that I could get that's definitely more reputable. But I wanted to at least give the underdog a chance to either, you know, wow us completely or just burn the entire car to the ground. And when you look at the listing, the posting that's on eBay for this part, they don't really give a whole bunch of description. When you click on the item description, all they have is the one that you bought and the different colors that it comes in, and it gives you a basic understanding of what a wastegate is. A wastegate provides a means to control the boost pressure of the turbocharged engine. Then you got your specs and what it includes, and notes that it's 100% brand new. Professional installation is highly recommended, which we don't have here, and installation instructions is not included, which is definitely a common theme between all of the eBay parts that I bought. They don't come with a lick of instructions, but I guess for certain reasons or another, someone follows those instructions, blows up their car, and you know, blows up their eyebrows, maybe then that would lead to a lawsuit or something. But there it is, guys. That's all to it right there. I will be working on putting all of this on the car, and I'll keep you guys updated as the time comes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, give me a thumbs down, but you at least have to tell me how I can improve. And I appreciate all of the views, all of the comments that you guys have, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.